Brother Danish asks, Assalamu alaikum, Jesse. Thanks for this info. What could the Canadian alternatives be for American ETFs? You mentioned OneVest holdings in Menzel isn't performing that well, in my opinion. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Danish. Thank you so much for your question. And, I'd say that's kind of in the eye of the beholder, depending on what you're looking at, right? I will say OneVest Halal Equity Fund certainly is a halal ETF option that you have. I think it's closer to a mutual fund, to be honest with you. But relatively low cost. Last year in 2024, it made a 33% return. This year, it is up considerably as well. I think, in that 10, 11% mark. Hasn't been around super long, so it doesn't have a really long track record. Nevertheless, it is invested in very similar things to SPUS and HLAL. So, you still would be getting a lot of that exposure, right? And of course, it's in a Canadian wrapper, right? So you wouldn't have those issues inside your TFSA, as well as exchange rate, things like that. Another great option would be the Global Iman Fund. I love this fund. I've promoted it for years. It's one of those things that the management fee is quite high, in that sort of 2.6%, but it has averaged over 11% a year since 2009. It has longevity. It has a track record. Great fund. Something that I really, really like. And on top of which, you have those benefits of it staying inside a Canadian TFSA without any issues. And then, of course, you do have Wealthsimple's Halal ETF. I'm not as familiar with that one. The performance on that one hasn't been as good. Over the last 3 years, it's averaged close to 12. But it's another one of those options that you can have inside TFSA where you wouldn't have to deal with those dividend issues. So thanks for your question. Hope I answered your question. And guys, if you have any other questions about investing, anything like that, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.